Can you guys hear me well? Let me pause this just in case the audio is too loud. Can you guys hear me well? It's going good. It's going good. Thank you for asking. Hubba Wubba. Is that Hubba Wubba? Yep, that's how you pronounce it. It's going well, man. Thank you. By any chance, can you hear me? And obviously, you can see me fine, but can you hear me good? And I also want to see if you can hear the music playing in the background when I play the video, because I want to make sure that can be heard as well. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. All right, cool. So pretty much what I'm doing here is I'm video editing the Action Bible comic. Um, Obviously, I'm not the creator of the comic book. Um, I believe his name is Sergio. I forget his last name off the top of my head. He's the artist of the book, and what I wanted to do was to make each page pop out and make it more on of a video format. So what I'm trying to do is make the captions stand out or come out from the page, as you can probably see here right now. You see how the captions come up from the page, and I also want to time it well. Obviously, this speaks about the first chapter of Genesis, the creation of everything, and it goes into Adam and Eve. But again, I just want to make this comic book, the pages, the captions come out, and have some music in the background. Ultimately, thanks. Ultimately, I'd like. Are the captions showing up here? Yes, I guess they are. Okay, perfect. Um, so ultimately, I'd like to do a little sound engineering. And what I mean by sound engineering, let's just say in this scene right here, let's bring it back. So right now, we're in the Garden of Eden, or what the picture, the illustration is conveying or portraying. And so with engineering, you can hear, I can make add sounds of birds chirping in the background, of leaves ruffling. Let me see another page that would look good. There's not really much sound engineering I could do with this. Maybe kind of a a space sound, although there is no sound in space, but something that kind of conveys the sound in space. So that's probably what I will add on to this portion of the video as far as sound engineering goes. But let's see where else. So this is a good example as far as sound engineering. What I would do with this one now is add a lot of sound in the background of the ocean, of the waves, of you see some seagulls or birds here flying in the sky. So I'd probably do some kind of noise or some type of sound engineering to add the sounds of seagulls. And maybe under here, I would make some type of sound that would sound more aquatic, I guess, for lack of a better term. And so that's what sound engineering is. So right now you can hear the music in the background, which is what I would ultimately keep on the video, but I would also add sound engineering. Let me see if I could find something here as an example. I've been live right now. It shows my timer at roughly 9 minutes. So yeah, so that's ultimately, so here's another good example as for sound engineering. So what I can do here, let's bring it more to, so what I can do here is I can make the noise add some sound of animals around a water or a pond or a lake here or a creek. What else? I can make a sound of a horse. I could, what else could I? some type of noise of a giraffe I could add here. So all this would be added on as, oh, thanks. I appreciate that. So Hubba Wubba, I guess you guys can see his comments here. But thanks, I appreciate that. He's going to try to, well, get me to a thousand likes, that or a thousand hearts. I appreciate that. Thanks much, man. I appreciate it. Feel free to, I encourage you to follow the channel as well. So uh, I wanted to confirm something really quick. So Hubba Wubba, one more question because I know I'm inundating you with questions here. But every time you make or add a comment, does it show on the screen as well? It should be on the kind of this area here. Awesome, awesome. I wanted to add that on as a chat box feature. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. I see it. Thank you. All right, so let's see. So yeah, that's what I wanted to do ultimately with this. I want to go ahead and do that. Also, you see how the captions come out from the screen, the back of the screen? Now, the way I do that is this layer right here. You see how if I close it, disable the layer, it takes away the caption. So it's basically the same thing as the bottom one. But what I do is I mask out everything around it so you can't see the room. Let's see if I can show you as an example. Let's go into effects control. Let's go here. And I can turn off the mask. So you see how now everything around the caption shows? Where if I enable and disable the mask around the caption, see that? So it's basically the same picture both, but the top one has the mask enabled. So that's how it shows that. And then I also do some time lapse here, right here, where it kind of brings out the, see how it kind of brings it up. Oh, let's go back to which, where were we? I really like the background here where it shows the ocean and all the fish and the dolphins and the turtle. This is a really good illustration. Sergio did a really good job with this page, as with all the pages of this. And if you are a parent or yourself, ultimately anybody could purchase this book. It's called Action Bible, and it's pretty much the whole Bible, but drawn out with illustrations. Every story, every page goes from, so it corresponds to, let's just say the beginning of the Bible would be obviously Genesis. So the first pages of and I have the book somewhere in the background here. Each page corresponds to a page in the Bible. So what the artist here, Sergio, did would illustrate each page as how he kind of would convey it in art here, or a comic strip in this case. So I think he did a really good job, and I would definitely recommend anybody to purchase the book. It's called Action Bible. I think there's 2 or 3 different other versions that he created as well. But if it'd be good to have you for yourself, or if you're a parent, to purchase for your children. That's what I did. I purchased it for my sons, so they really get a kick out of looking through it. Thank you, Hubba Wubba. Pretty cool name there. But thank you for bringing all my likes. I see over 1,000 likes here, so I truly appreciate it. Thanks much, and you have a blessed day as well. Take care. Thanks for coming by. Feel free to follow the channel. Take care now. So where were we? So right now we're at page 5. And this corresponds to the book, which says, I can't really see it here. Let's see if I can bring this open some more. Yeah, that way I should be able to read it. Let's get to 100. So on day 5, God said, let the water be filled with living creatures, and the seas and the rivers swarmed with whales and fish. God said, let birds fly through the sky, and the open sky above the earth was filled with every kind of flying bird. Be fruitful and fill the earth, God said as he blessed the living creatures of the sea and sky. And God knew that it was good. So this moves on to day 7 here. So you guys are getting a gist of the context of Action Bible. I'm going to try hanging it on for another 15 minutes. I'm actually on my lunch break from work, so I'll give it another 15 minutes and I'm going to call it a day and maybe circle back a little later and continue with the page. So ultimately, I also want to show you the pages that this came from. That might be a good thing to show you guys. Give me 1 second. All right, here we go. Okay. Don't want that covering me. This will all make sense in a second. This will all make sense in a second. Here we go. So what this is going to show you are the actual pages from the book itself. And let's go to the first page. Let's go to the first page. It's not showing me all the pages, but anyways, it should show this one right here. I guess not. Oh, I see what's going on. These are JPEGs. The other ones are PNGs. So ultimately, let's close this out. So these are screenshots of the actual pages from Action Bible. So it goes from one page to the other. And what I did here, let's show you it as an example with this one right here. Okay, so this is the first page. I have a bunch of windows open up on the other screen here. So this is the first page. Let's bring it back one. That's the first page. Now we go to the second page, and what I did here, I actually took the page and I cropped it from within Premiere. So I made it 2 separate video clips. So you'll see this now. I'll show you now. So let's press play. After it goes through the captions. And here's the top page, or top of the page. And I cropped the bottom half of it. And that one. I also put it in the background, kind of expanded it and kind of brought it towards the back more. So it would fill up the whole 16 by 9 format. And then it continues to the next page. And it takes a little time because I want the viewer to read the captions. Here's the next page. That's the whole page. Gives you a little time to read it. I could probably fast forward it a bit. I'm going to turn the music off. So it goes from caption to caption. And then the next page, which probably would be this one. Now there's one more page that I've yet to add, which is this last one. And I think I'm going to end off the video at this page. So that's my my mindset with this video clip, to go up to this page and then with another video continue from this page on. I go ahead and press play. Is it playing? Oh, I thought I pressed play. There you go. I'll leave the pages up so you can see which page it corresponds to. Excuse me. This is the next page. I think this is where I end off in the video. Okay, so I have 2 pages I still need to add. These 2 right here. All right. So the video ends off here. The video ends right here. So I'll have to add these 2 pages here. Let's go ahead and add them now. Here they go. So I want to add the last 2 pages here. Go ahead and add them to Premiere here. All right, so we ended off with page 21. Let's go ahead and add 22. That's odd. Hold on a second. Wait, 22 is already there. Okay. That's 21, 22, 23. Oh, they were there already. My bad. There's 22. And there's 23. They were already in there. All right, so let's go ahead and add them now. This is odd. All right, let's do it from here then. Let's add it from here. It's odd. It's not letting me add it to the timeline. Wonder what's going on. It's odd. It's not letting me add it. That's weird. Oh, we're getting close to ending up ending off this live stream anyways, but I wonder, I'm doing a little troubleshooting here. Here's my little logo in the background. Why is it not letting me add this item here? No, that's not it. This is the project here. Here's the pins with the pictures. Let's try it this way. All right, so 22. Why won't it let me add it to the timeline? But it shows it on the timeline there, so it must be because I'm all the way zoomed out. Ah, there you go. That's why. A little novice mistake. So that's 22. No, let's add 23. There's 23. All right, let's zoom this out a bit. So what I'm doing now here is extending the picture so it gives me enough time to add music in the background, to show the captions zooming out from the page. So what I'll do is pretty much make them the same length as these prior pictures or these prior pages. That's one. Let's move that over here. Let's bring this one over here. Kind of gauges the length of the frame or the page that I would need to do this with. So now let's go ahead and put these on the timeline sequentially where they belong. All right. So it'll go from this page. All right. I still got to work with making the captions come out. And then it'll go to this page. Let's go ahead and extend this music a bit more. You know what's going on when I'm doing the live stream? You see how the cursor disappears when I put it on the timeline? So when I'm doing the live stream, I can't see where the arrow is actually. So I'm just going to leave that for now like that. See, but that's odd because the ripple, the remix, this cursor shows fine. But when I click on this remix, I kind of have to gauge it. See what I'm talking about? There you go. Let's see if I can kind of catch it Well, this is going to be it for me today. Anyways, what that does is kind of extends this music background. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and start wrapping it up. So, in essence, what happens is now that I added the remaining 2 pages for this video clip, this is how it's going to show. It's going to show this page and then the last page here. And I think that will wrap up this video clip. I want to say it's about, let's see, it's about 3.5. I'll see if I could expand it to about 5 minutes. Obviously, with all the captions coming out from the background, it will probably go up until about 5 to 6 minutes. So that should be a good length. But that's pretty much it. So if you guys enjoyed this and would like to see more of this type of content, I encourage you guys, go ahead and subscribe, follow, share, like, do all of the above. And we'll talk soon. Take care, guys. God bless.